Hi, welcome to the Freedom Fighter Foundation. My name is Shade Bounds. Today I want to talk to you about the Freedom Fighter Foundation and what our calling is. So our vision at the Freedom Fighter Foundation is to help veterans, first responders, and their family members overcome the unseen war, help them identify and break cycles of dysfunction so they can walk in generational legacy. Our mission here at the Freedom Fighter Foundation is so much more than just simply helping people through trauma. It's discipleship. Discipleship is at the core of everything we do in this organization. And the reason for that is I can help somebody through trauma, or we can disciple them to follow Jesus and help them understanding what it means to live a lifestyle completely transformed in every area. This doesn't just bring healing to you. This brings healing to your family. This brings healing to your environment, to your workplace. This brings healing in every aspect of your life. So our calling at the Freedom Fighter Foundation is to help take warriors in the physical, train them to be warriors in the spiritual, and help them lead a successful and impactful life that's going to transform everything around them. Every one of us as veterans and first responders, we became veterans and first responders because we wanted to make a difference in this world. We wanted to make an impact, and I know that it hasn't changed. So today, we're going to help you identify some of these things so you can begin to walk through this process and engage in the process of being transformed. So before I get into anything further, I want to debunk some mindsets and some myths. I want to identify some of the things that kind of catch us and keep us from walking in this fullness of this. So number one, PTSD is not a life sentence. Just because you've had PTSD, just because you lived through and survived a traumatic experience does not mean that you're broken forever. It doesn't mean that your life is forever shattered. Trauma is just trauma. It happens to all of us. There's no difference between combat trauma and trauma from a car wreck. Trauma is trauma, and the healing process is the same. And I want you to know that it all can be healed. Trauma can be healed, and it will be if you continue to step into this process. So, healing from trauma doesn't just mean coping with trauma. So many times we cope with things, and what we do is we begin to put a Band-Aid upon a festering wound. It never fully heals. It never fully steps into that place of complete healing and transformation. So this is what we're here to help you with. And what we do is we do this through a process called PTG. Many people have heard of PTSD, but now I want to share something with you called PTG. It stands for post-traumatic growth. Essentially, it means the broken areas in our life actually can be healed, and they become one of the stronger areas in our life. We actually grow and become stronger when we heal from the things that we've experienced in our lifetime. You were created to be healed. And I'll just give this to you as an example. So if you were to get a cut on your arm and you absolutely did nothing to it other than just wash it and keep it clean, after about a week or so, it would heal, right? First it would scab over and then it would heal. If I was to break a bone, I'd go into the doctor and he would set it and he would splint it, and then that bone, after about 9 to 12 weeks, would begin to heal. So the God of the universe has created our skin, our muscles, our tendons, our ligaments, and our bones to heal themselves as long as they're in an environment that's conducive to healing. See, when we shift the environment and we put our body into an environment that's conducive to healing, then healing happens. And our mind is no different. The problem is most of us don't know how to put our mind into an environment that's conducive to healing. And this is what we teach, and this is what we do through discipleship. And I want you to know, so we have all been there too. Everybody on our team is either a veteran, a first responder, or a family member of a veteran or first responder that has been through the atrocities of trauma. They've survived secondary PTSD or firsthand PTSD. We've been through these things, and we're all warriors in heart. And we want to see the impact go beyond just us. We want to see the impact go beyond just our own healing. So we're glad that you're here with us. I want you to imagine full of hope, of your life healed. I want you to imagine a life of freedom, free from the bondage of trauma, free from the bondage of PTSD, free from the bondage of anxiety and depression and fear. I want you to imagine a family environment that's full of love and joy and peace. It's possible. Every single one of us have seen this directly impacted in our own lives. I want you to imagine a life that's fully transformed, a life of breakthrough. And I want you to see the legacy and the impact that's coming through your yes. Your yes to, I need something different in my life. And maybe you're here and you have no trauma and you're just like, I need help. I need somebody to help build me up because I know I'm called to something. I don't know what this is. Then we're here to help you and guide you and disciple you into whatever God has for you. So if you're here because you need help, and if you're here because you simply need somebody to lock shields with and walk with as we join and engage in this fight with you, we're here for you. So, welcome to Freedom Fighter Foundation. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you came because you want something different in your life. And we're so excited for you joining us. I can't wait for this next module. We're going to be talking about what is your why. So lock in and join us. Thank you. God bless.